All right, well, as you guys can see, we found some fish. Look at the lights. Look at this. Oh. Oh, yeah! He's going on the way. Yeah, he's coming. WannaBOutdoors boys, they both have come up this morning. Right there. Looks so huge.
This is how heavy he is, man. They'll hold him up with
Oh my god, it's a giant.
There's a nice go. Not quite as tall as I thought he was. My gosh,
It's for sure cool.
Love us. That's really popped up on the cameras for us.
Holy shit!
You know, they're gonna make some noise. They really have to talk about it.
That's a big girl, baby! Yeah! Hell yeah! Giant! Look at that back, dude! Oh my... What is up, guys? It's Thomas Massa coming at you with a WannaBOutdoors video. This week's video, we're doing some crappie fishing through the ice again. But stick around till the end of the video. It's a little bit shorter one. Stick around to the end for a great ice fishing tip for crappies. It definitely led to our success today. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Big? Looks like it's bigger.
Yeah, he might be. Might be a bluegill, actually.
It's doing a lot of head shaking, yeah. Oh, goody.
Nope.
All right, well, as you guys can see, we found some fish. I didn't want to get up and move to go get a GoPro battery because we had such a hard time staying on them. But now that we've been on them for a little while, I'm pretty confident that we're not going to lose them. At least not right away. Look at the live scope. Look at the school rolling in from up high. Big one coming in too. Big one coming in, and that's the one I got. See if we can keep him pinned here. Oof, duh. Oh, he's wrapped up in the deucer. No, he's just big. I mean, he was in the deucer a little bit, but he's actually a nice fish, I think. Not as big as I made him seem, but probably the biggest one of the day. See, and then I caught that one out of the middle, and it didn't scare a single fish away. This feels good. This feels big. Definitely a keeper. How many are we at? Oh, that's a... Because he's... This is silly. I said this is silly. Swing up a crappie. Bigger one rolling in. Little one comes flying in and swacks it in front of the big one. Oh, and I'm zoomed in. There's the whole thing. In front, behind where I'm sitting. In front of where the live scope's facing is the majority of them right now. I'd be right there. We'll see what it is. It doesn't feel like a bluegill. Feels like a little crappie. Hey, guess what? It's a little crappie. He smoked it instantly as soon as I got down there, though. Part of it is I think I was standing up earlier. As soon as I land this one, we're each gonna catch one more fish and then we're out of here. Sound like a plan? Ooh, yikes. Look at his tail. Skin's peeled off. Not like fresh, but fairly fresh. Something almost got him. Yeah, if you really need to catch one, just drop to the bottom. Those ones are angry. And not bad, honestly. Big old slab. All right, guys, you watched us catch the fish. I didn't have the camera on the whole time, but it's because we were kind of following him around with the live scope. And it was tough for me to, you know, walk over to our stuff, which was quite a ways away, and get a battery without losing them on the live scope. So ended up just, you know, once we got on them in one spot, then I was able to go over, but, you know, had a couple fish by then. You guys still got to see most of the fish we caught. But anyway, the big key is, if you go back and watch through some of the video, is you'll see that there's dark ice, and then there's a big crack that ran through the middle of the lake, and I would say 10 yards. It's probably 15 yards wide, this crack was. There's a little crack right down the middle of it. Ice was perfectly safe, but it was cloudy ice. It had been clouded up either from water splitting above the crack and coming over the top, or just air getting in while it was freezing. Whatever it was super cloudy. And yeah, it wasn't the sunniest day ever, but it was bright enough still that that crack making a shadow made a difference, and those fish were sitting underneath the cloudy ice, and they were stacked up under there. The other thing that was super important is we drilled a lot of holes right away, and it spooked them out of there. We punched like 3 holes right away, and it blew them out. So then we're like, okay, maybe they're gonna come back to this area. Let's have a bunch of holes so that if they do come back to this, you know, 50, 60 yards of cloudy ice here, which there was cracks, you know, going across the whole lake, but it's like they wanted, this was the best spot where the crack was in the middle of this deeper basin. So we covered that whole thing in holes while the fish were gone because we'd blown them out. And then I actually went out and got on the other side of them and pushed a school back in, and then a couple more schools started showing up after I had pushed that school back in, and those 4 schools joined together into just this giant school, which I mean, it's hard to say because I had the live scope in down mode. After that, kind of just, you know, staying on those fish, or I was zoomed in, way in forward mode. Either one, it's harder to see around you very far. It could have been that even more schools than that, you know, just kept pulling into that area, seeing all those fish there. But yeah, I mean, we had fish. We were in 35 foot. None of them wanted to be within 5 feet of the bottom. There must have been, you know, a little line of cold water or something down there that they didn't want. But we had fish suspended all the way up to like 10 feet under the ice. I mean, just a giant school of fish. And yeah, it was really that cloudy ice, and then punching our holes while the fish were gone so that we didn't have to make a bunch of disturbance when they got back and push them out again. Those were really the big keys to staying on them and catching our limit. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next week.